This is Peter Brown. Last Christmas time, you may remember, we revived for Midlands Montage an old Herefordshire custom by wassailing the cider apple trees.
Now, we're not bird scaring, and we're not drunk either. We're wassailing the cider orchard. It's an old Herefordshire custom that used to be celebrated at this time of year, and we thought it was worth reviving. And what better place to do it than in the biggest cider orchard in Britain, about 10 miles northwest of Hereford. Groups of villagers used to go into the fields, surround a tree, and make what they call a cheerful noise with any bit of metal handy. Then they would dip a branch into a jug of cider, put some salt on the trunk, and hope for some refreshment from the farmer. In this sort of windy weather, they probably felt they'd earned it.
This week we went back to the same farm to see Mr. Savage, the man who runs it. Do you think our wassailing did any good?
Well, I'm sure it must have helped a little bit, but of course we do a good deal of spraying and manuring and pruning to make the trees bare.
They tell me that this year there's a good crop everywhere.
Yes,
Is that
indeed,
true?
yes.
Why is that?
Well, I think last year's dry summer contributed towards it. It helped the blossom buds to form, and I think that was a big help.
You surely don't have to pick all these, do you?
No, we don't. We shake them. You see, they come off quite easy.
I see. And then somebody has to come along and pick them up.
Yes, the local housewives from the surrounding villages come along, and they pick them up piecework.
I see.
They earn about £1 to 30 shillings a day.
All right. Pin money.
Yes.
This tree doesn't look as though it will carry any more.
No, it won't indeed, Mr. Brown. We've some trees that are carrying half a ton of crop, and they're breaking down with the crop.
Where does all the cider go to?
Well, it goes in the Midlands and all over the country, and indeed all over the world. It's made into draft cider or champagne cider, that's to say it's bottled.
Yes.
And it's a very popular drink. Much better than it used to be in the old days when it was made by the farmers.
I suppose then the farm worker was his main customer.
Well, yes, and a very good customer too. They used to drink a lot of it.
How much?
Oh, several gallons a day.